Hey. Welcome to episode 1 of Lyrical Breakdown with none other than the host, Sommer.
Nature lover.
And her co-host, Keaton. This is episode 1 where we're going to go into breaking down some music. And we're first going to see if she can guess the artist from just the lyrics, and then we're gonna see if she understands what the lyrics are. She'll give you a little bit of her background here.
Hey, my name is Summertime. You know, rap song, Will Smith, king of rap. You know.
Wow.
So, when I was younger, I always liked hip hop. My brother's Earl. He is a big hip hop fan. Shouts out to Earl. And so I always liked rap, but then I got a little bit older. I started getting more into rock music and pop music, but mostly rock music, like classic rock music. And then in 2020, I met Keaton, and he introduced me to so much more music. We even did a versus. We did a hip hop versus Nas versus.
Hip hop here since '92.
We did a versus on FaceTime, Jay-Z versus Nas.
Yeah, Nas won.
Yeah. And it was so fun, but so a lot of times he listens to music, and I'm just kind of like, wait, what does that mean? Like, what does that lyric mean? I didn't know what laundry meant until I met him. I was like,
you know nothing about washing.
Why do they talk about washing clothes so much?
Yeah.
I didn't know why, but he told me, and now I'm so skeptical of every store.
Yeah, some stores are fronts, some of them are actual stores.
So that's a little bit of my background. I love my rock music, but now I'm getting also classic R&B. I'm a big classic R&B fan. We were listening to Jackson 5, right? Jackson today.
Yeah, we cut the movie on. She fell asleep immediately. I had to watch the movie by myself. So, but let's get right into it. All right, we'll give you some little tidbits later. So I'm gonna start off with an artist. I'm gonna say this: they're only male artists here. I don't have any female artists here right now. So,
okay.
I'm gonna start off with the first verse, and this is gonna be packs in the mail, packs on the road. Connect FaceTime, said he just hit the last of my load. This blank on my neck that come from the packs that I sold. I never went platinum or gold. You still blank with him, and you know that he a rat and he told, huh? Love him when I talk stupid, because that's when shots run up, down, clapping his pole.
It's definitely not Will Smith. It's definitely not. Is it Benny the Butcher?
No, that's your first guess.
I think.
Did you want me to give you another verse?
Is this a song I've heard before?
Oh, yeah.
Oh. Yeah, give me another verse.
Okay, all right.
Do you need me to give you a beat?
I don't want a beat. Okay, going out guns blazing. Cold blank world, blank getting done flagrant. World got me mad, even my son vaping. I'm in my bag, I've done playing with you. Getting rich off Zah like the bass in the 80s. Spot jumping like Tracy McGrady, 10 chains on. Face looking crazy. I still get a paycheck from Shady.
Conway the Machine.
There you go.
I knew it was one of those two.
Congratulations. So this right here is Scatterbrain featuring Ludacris. And as soon as I said paycheck from Shady, I knew you would know that song. So let's just kind of break this song down. So Scatterbrain is an interesting song. It stretches out his lyrical legs. He's
amazing.
He's a lyrical genius. I can't anybody say all of Griselda, they're all lyrical geniuses. So let's just kind of break down this first one, and you tell me what you think about it. Packs in the mail, packs on the road, connect FaceTime, say he just hit the last of my load.
So he's definitely not Santa Claus. So he's not giving
He don't work for the Postal Service either.
He don't work for the Postal Service. Is he like packs in the mail? Like, is that drugs?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. And he's mailing it out?
No. Somebody's delivering it. But it's not the postal service.
So the mail is the kids on the street.
That's his carrier. We'll just call it his carrier. We're not gonna incriminate any kids on the street in this episode. So packs in the mail, packs on the road, meaning his carrier's got it. He's on the road. All right.
All right.
Connect FaceTime. Say he just hit the last of my load. So he picked it up. It's delivered. Okay. All right.
I know what load also means.
All right. All right.
This is PG.
She think I want to taste her blank. I ain't tasting it like a COVID symptom. That is a funny line.
Is that still the same song?
It's still the same song.
Oh my God.
Okay, so here it is. I got no resistance with a Colt 45 Gold Edition. I'm a dope magician. Blank disappearing if you hear him dissing. Killer engineer, killer dude mixing.
Killer engineer, killer dude mixing.
So that's JID rapping that part.
Okay.
JID is also in this song. So he's got no resistance with a Colt 45 Gold Edition. You know what that means?
It's like it's the 40, but
No.
it's actually like the weapon.
It's a gun.
Okay.
Yeah, so no one is stopping him with a gun at all. He's a dope magician. I guess he'd make it disappear and reappear. Who knows? I mean, it is a dope line. And dudes is disappearing if they dissing him.
Ooh.
He'll kill the engineer and he'll kill the dude mixing.
Oh, so like anybody talking about him in a rap song?
I think that's a direct shot at somebody specific, but I don't want to make because like there's a specific rapper that hangs with his engineer and his mixer. But I don't want to put that out in the air because I don't know if they have any issues.
Comment below if you know who he talking about, because I don't know.
So yeah, so that's So we won't go any further into that song. There's a whole lot we can dig up with. This is just Ludacris has a part in here, which I love Luda, but at the end of the day, it's Luda. He's had his time. So let's go on into the next artist. Okay. This song here, I won't start with the first one because I think you might get it the first one.
All right.
And I'll just say this: Sanford is the one singing the chorus. Sanford. You know who Sanford is? He does a lot of chorus stuff. I've been waking the spirits of a millions more to come. 1 million illegally downloaded my truth over the drums. I believe in the children. Listen to the kids, bro. If the phone ringing, go get your kids, ho. Brother Don Muhammad told the minister about the presentation. He sat back and smiled. I don't want to give you too much more. Because if I go to the next line, you'll know exactly who it is. So go ahead and give me your... So you want me to read it again?
Yeah, read it one more time.
I've been waking the spirits of millions more to come. 1 million illegally downloaded my truth over the drums. That should give it away there. I believe in the children. Listen to the kids, bro. If the phone ring, and go get your kids, ho.
That sounds so familiar. Is that a Cameron?
Nope.
No.
You get two more guesses.
It sounds so familiar. Who kids home? Like garden hose? Just kidding.
Yeah. I'll give you the next verse, and you're gonna immediately get it on this.
No. Give me another like line from a verse. Like don't make it obvious for me because I just be working out.
This whole song, okay. Let's put it this way. This whole song is a narcissism at its best. So like it's really no other lyrics I can give you here without you knowing.
Kanye?
But I'm gonna start. Yeah. My wife said I can't trust nobody. At this rate, we going both die broke. Got friends that ask me for money, knowing I'm in debt. Yeah. And like my wife said, I still won't say no.
Pablo.
Saint Pablo is the song. Look at you, knew that thing. So
I should know that song a million times.
The media says it was outlandish spending. The media said he's way out of control.
Oh yeah.
Yep. I just feel like I'm the only one not pretending. I'm not out of control. I'm just not in their control. So this is like narcissism at its best, if you ever seen it. And I don't want to take anything away from Kanye because I do think he's a genius, regardless of the way the media has dealt his hand. I mean, I don't know what it's like to have $1 billion. So I don't know how I would act. But I do think there's something to him and every other genius we've had in our generation or in other generations prior. They all kind of have this thing. Like you think about, we were just saying, like, what if Tupac had Instagram? Like,
oh yeah.
Tupac with Instagram.
Erratic.
So we were just talking earlier, and it was like, you think about it, I think I started listening to Drake in 2009, and it's 2023 now, and we listen to Drake today. I think I started listening to Tupac in '94, and Tupac was killed 2 years later. So I only had 2 years of alive Tupac to digest and like completely understand. And so I believe that these guys would, Tupac and anybody else, Eazy would have been crazy on Twitter. I mean, he would have been a fool on Twitter.
Those IG lives probably be like. They would have
Eazy would have an OnlyFans, I guarantee. Not because he wanted the money, just because he wanted us to be like, he wanted us to be like to see what his his stroke game was like.
Oh my gosh, the lives would be crazy.
Yeah, so all these if I could have gave you 400 years later we buying our own chains, which you already noticed, we went from shackles to actual chains. The light is before us, brothers, so the devil working hard. Real families stick together and see through the mirage. The smoke screens perceptions of false reality. Who the real owner if your boss get a salary? I am one with the people. I am one with the people. Like this, I mean, it's crazy lines if you think about it.
Right.
Like at the end of the day, I mean, this song here is probably one of the greatest songs he's may have, or someone written. I don't know if he wrote it, but at the end of the day, one that he put together.
I did really like that album. I listened to it for like every day for like 2 weeks straight.
Yeah.
All because of him. Because I stopped listening after graduation.
Yeah. So then, Tim told Tim Cook to call me. I was scary to see. I would have took 100 million and gave 20 to Hov. I heard it's the way they did it when we had it on the stove. So you understand what he's saying there, though, right?
When he was cooking in the
kitchen. He wasn't cooking in the kitchen.
Oh, how Jay-Z cooked in the kitchen.
Well, no, I'm not gonna say Jay-Z cooked in the kitchen either. I think he's just referencing the way that
he wrote,
because there's a parallel between the drug game and rap, and it's like at one point the drug game there was a funnel down system where you had person at the top, and if you're watching it, you're like your mafia movies. If you go to the rip, you pay back the person on top of you. It didn't matter. Like when the wise guys would go out and rob somebody, they would always shave off a piece and say this 20% is for for this person because he allows me to continue to operate. And I think that's what Kanye was saying. Jay-Z is his godfather almost. You know what I mean? And he's like, so I'm gonna take 100 million. I'm gonna just give him 20 million just because and that's crazy. Give me the 20 million.
Jay-Z's the kingmaker, right?
He is. Maker. Yeah, so that is that one. So that's Kanye West. Shouts out to Kanye West.
Quick question: dinner with Jay-Z or $500,000?
$500,000. Give me the money. Give me the money. I'll take $50 grand over dinner with Jay-Z. And I'll tell you this: I think people make jokes about it, but it's like, what can he tell me that's gonna take the resources I have to move on? Because I can't rap, okay? I can't rap. I won't sell drugs. So those were his two platforms. And no disrespect to him, but his platforms, he used what he had. I'm a very smart individual. I use what I have, but what I don't have is, $500,000 in my pocket to fund what I want to fund. Ideas for that matter. So again, I'm not taking the dinner.
What if he offer you $1 million salary?
If he offered me $1 million salary and have dinner with him, I would have dinner with him 10 times over. But I'm not just going to walk and sit down and have dinner with him while there's a $500,000 I could have had sitting in my banking account, because I just feel like he would sit here and he'd be like, what was you going to do with that money? Was you going to buy a house or something? And I'd be sitting there like, yes, I was. I actually was going to buy a house for my family.
Y'all still doing that?
Yeah, I'm still buying a house. Like, where you live? I don't want to buy a ski. I don't need that.
Him and Beyonce they live in a yacht, right?
Yeah. And then he probably look at your plate like, you got the cowboy steak, huh? Look at you eating all this meat. You know what you're doing to yourself. I just feel like it would be too condescending of a dinner, and I think he knows that. So, so that's a no. So, okay, so next song.
I'll take the dinner and invite him with me.
Oh, no need.
Just kidding.
Okay. So this song is one that I like a lot.
Okay.
All right. So whoever thought Blank would ever gross in the millions? 101 West, you should have seen my building. 139 Park started off as children. Grew up with Big L, and the dude supposedly killed him. A week before that, though, Big L had tried to kill him. That's what I heard. Please don't get in your feelings.
Is that Nas?
Nope. That's guess number one.
Big L.
You basically just went with the people that you know I listen to most. Because again, it's episode 1. I want to make sure that we have some entertaining things and songs that I know, because I don't want to be tripping over reading them either.
It's not Nas. He said he grew up with Big L.
Mm-hmm. That's a giveaway.
Jay-Z?
That should, yes, 2. Oh. All right, so let me give you another.
Have I heard this song? I'm pretty sure I have.
Oh yeah, you have.
I feel like I know it, but it's not registering because you're reading.
Okay, all right. Reggie White took me on my first stick up. 15 years old, can't front. I caught the hiccups. Told me calm down and proceeded to click up. Thought a car was a shirt the way we left that thing ripped up. 8th Ave dipped up. In my waist, the grip tucked. Told me keep my lips shut if I ever get picked up.
Did
I rap that good enough for you?
Grip tucked. That sounds like a lyric from somebody that you listen to often, but I don't want to get that. I feel like I'm gonna get it wrong.
You got your last guess?
Is it? It's not cheesy. It's not. It's definitely not them. Is it Cameron?
It is Cameron.
That was my first guess.
It is Cameron. Okay, all right.
Because I was like, that sounds like Cameron lyrics, but I felt like that would be too obvious.
So, no, it's not obvious. That's
city.
It. Yeah,
my city.
This is my city. Yep. So, grew up with Big L, and the dude supposedly killed him. So, he was part of Children of Corn with Big L and Mace. And then a week before that, though, Big L had tried to kill him. That's what I heard. Please don't get in your feelings. So, the idea, like, I don't know if you ever heard Big L's music. No, we have to listen to it. Big L was essentially, Rockefeller wanted Big L before they wanted Jay-Z. Big L was like the premier rapper. I don't know if he was, I know he was in Children of Corn. I don't know if he was in Best Out. Best Out was a rap group in New York, and they were called Best Out. They was from Harlem. I think Big L was in. I have to look. So let's just go through some of the lyrics, all right? So the one I just did, Reggie White took me on my first stick up, 15 years old, can't front, I caught the hiccups. Told me calm down, then proceed to click up. Thought that car was a shirt the way we left that ripped up. So essentially, you know what's happening here. It's a robbery. Basically, they shot up a car, 8th Ave dipped up, in my waist, grip tuck. Told me keep my lips shut if I ever get picked up. I said, before that, you'll find me with a wrist cut. Just wanted to chill. Now that I'm mixed up. So basically, he's saying like, they basically saying like, look, just keep your mouth shut on everything. And he basically said, I'd rather kill myself than tell on anything. So that's why he says, I said before that, you'll find me with my wrist cut. So that's, again, this is rap, and, shouts out to Cameron.
Huge fan here.
Huge fan of Cameron. One of those things I was saying. So Cameron essentially is one of the few rappers, and Jay-Z is too. There's rappers. I bought his tape. I bought his CD. Essentially, you know what I mean. I bought his bootleg CDs for that matter, and I've also streamed them. And he's rapped in 90s, the 2000s, 2010s, and essentially the 2000s. So he's rapped in 4 different decades for that matter. So that's kind of crazy. The stat for that, Jay-Z is another one. These people that's like that. There's, Fat Joe's another one that's like that. I love Fat Joe too. I'm big East Coast rap. I do like West Coast rap, but I am big East Coast rap. All right, so fast forward, Fort Lee, New Jersey, my triplex. Son just born, formula by the Pyrex. Do you know what that means? So Fort Lee.
I know Pyrex. And you told me about Pyrex, that they use that to make stuff in.
So Fort Lee, New Jersey is where a lot of New York rappers go to move once they get a little bit of money. I guess I've never been to Fort Lee. I guess it's really nice, whatever, what have you. Sommer just born, little Cam, and formula by the Pyrex. So essentially, when he's saying formula by the Pyrex, he mean like his actual baby formula is sitting right next to his where he cooking it up at, which is crazy. You don't want to make that mix up at all. Liquidated money, the drugs from the big checks, been solidified way before Dipset. So that's a crazy line too, because you know he created Dipset, but basically what he's saying is before Dipset, he was already solid. You know, he was already you know one of the hardest dudes he knew, or one of the hardest dudes at least, you know. But the other line that we
not
like
is
yeah, it's like not the hardest dude from my hood, but I'm not for play. That's a line that I use a lot.
He does.
Yeah. But but yeah, so Cameron is Cameron to me is like, you know, he's always been one of my favorite rappers. I know a lot of people don't like him. They you know, he's hilarious for that matter.
He's really funny.
Really, really funny. But you know, so that's that is that. But so that is our rap song. But I do want to kind of jump over to something that this is a song I think everybody loves, but one of Sommer's favorite groups is Queen. And one of the songs I think that everyone absolutely knows when the song comes on is We Are the Champions by Queen. And it's actually a crazy, like it's rap lyrics to this song. They're just being sung by some British guys in leotards for that matter, if you ever see the video. So, you know, the crazy part about this is like, you know, this guy, I mean, essentially he killed somebody, right? In the song, you know? So I pulled up the lyrics, and this will be our little bonus content here.
Yeah, didn't Cameron have this?
So Rockefeller, when they were doing all the mixtapes, they did a song they did the We Are the Champions song with Beanie Siegel, Cameron. Who else was in that song? Kanye West was in it. That was like one of the first times we heard Kanye rapping and everything, because he started off that song.
But didn't he do one recently? Like his son played him in a video.
Cameron did. So one of the things, again, shouts out to him again, is having content to give fresh content as a rapper. So essentially Cameron has a song called Cam Killed a Man, I think it is. I think it came out like in October or something. I was like, oh my gosh, and I assume they're never gonna clear the sample, because it is the Queen sample, and it's basically talking about him being kidnapped as a kid and going back, you know, as a teenager and actually killing the dude, which is like, how do you keep that in the tuck for
that's
20
Rhapsody.
Yeah, how do you keep that in the tuck that long? Like it's but I guess like, you know, there's a statute of limitations on everything, and you don't want to kind of give yourself.
Queen, I was just listening to Queen today. I mean, not today, yesterday, this weekend. Killer Queen. It's one of my favorite songs. I like to call myself the Killer Queen.
So let me give you the first. I've paid my dues time after time. I've done my sentence, but committed no crime. In bad mistakes, I've made a few. I've had my share of sand kicked in my face, but I've come through. So that is like that's bars right there. I don't give nobody say. That is super bars, you know. You know, so they go into the whole We Are the Champions and everything, and that's pretty cool. But you know, it's just like it's one of the craziest songs, if you ever ask me. And I think it's, if I'm not mistaken, it's the like most. Is it this one or Bohemian Rhapsody the most profitable song? I think it is.
Bohemian Rhapsody.
So that's which one it was. So. But that was just kind of our little, you know, bonus content here, is us giving a little bit. So what we'll do is we're going to continue with these episodes. And at some point, someone's going to have some songs for me that I have no idea. It's probably going to be like some Hall & Oates or something of that sort.
He loves to say Hall & Oates.
That's the only, I don't even know what their real name is.
It's their name.
Well, that's their last name.
And I forgot the other guy's name, some Oates.
Yeah. Again, Hall & Oates or something like that, or you know.
Hall & Oates is so soulful. Are so soulful, I should say, because they're not dead.
That's right, because they're gonna be in Atlantic City. We were in Atlantic City. They're gonna be there. Yeah. So that wraps it up. I hope you guys enjoyed that. I hope you guys are screaming and everything, like when I was rapping the lyrics and everything.
He was reading the lyrics. It was so hard to decipher.
We're gonna have you rap some lyrics at some point. We'll see how that goes. We tried to do some karaoke in a car earlier today, which I think was some game, and she just didn't.
It was Jay-Z. I was rapping too fast.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it was.
The takeover.
Yeah, it was. So we hope you guys enjoyed that.
Send Keaton a message if you want to give him ideas for lyrics to stump me with.
Comment below.
Comment below.
Yeah.
Or send him a message so I don't see it. Right?
This is true. This is true. Send me a message. I don't know what my IG name is, but I'll put it in the thing.
Keaton back inside. He's inside.
Oh, change that up soon. Soon as summer hit. Not this summer either. I'm kidding. All right, so make sure you guys like, share, comment, subscribe, tell everybody, laugh at us, whatever you must do. See you later. We're gonna head out of here. You wanna hit some rap lyrics over this beat?
Yo, this is my podcast. It didn't go fast. It's so very real. 'Cause I'm a big deal. Ah.
Get out of here. Yeah.
Woo!